out the box. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Play City of Mist from Son of Oak Games. I am the board game guru and game master extraordinaire. Sorry, master of ceremonies, Johananon.
It's me, Casualty, CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box and Fresh Out the Podcast. I will be reprising my role as Tim, the Toll Road Supervisor, and Mythos of the Troll King.
And it is I, Aaron Vamier, once again, your favorite game designer from Adventure Slang Productions, hanging out tonight. You can see what I do at adventureslang.com, or you can hang out right now where I play Ellen Ketch, also the city of R'lyeh.
And as always, I am Mr. Kapow, aka Michael Pow. You can find me all over the internet on my social medias, which is at Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. Or my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Michael Pow Does Stuff, because I do a lot of stuff, like my YouTube channel, Fantastic Tales of Adventure. And once again, I will be playing your precocious little girl of the apocalypse, Maxine.
Thank you for the subscription, 30 months, D-Ski. Long time. Really appreciate you. It means a lot. Thanks a lot, buddy. I would put more emotion into it, but I don't have emotional range. Hi. I'm the Game Master again. Where we last left off in City of Mist, the rain started. People were taking refuge in a church which you were investigating because you had a lead that one of the members of the secret Insidious cult was taking refuge there, was up to machinations within its walls. You infiltrated, you investigated, you found that they were trying to drown people to awaken their true master from the depths. Despite your best efforts, the awakening does indeed seem to take place. Maybe not in the way anyone wanted it to, but Alice, someone who you have had a previous relationship with briefly, has seemingly taken on the embodiment of the beast. The Dark One, the one from beyond, the Master of Madness, the God of the Depths, and has since disappeared. The city is flooding. It is nighttime. The rain is not relenting in any way, shape, or form. That's where we pick up. You guys are in the church. People are panicking. And thank you for the power-up, Vamp. I appreciate it. And, yeah, take it away, Aaron.
Well, at least it's mostly clear now. At least in its own murkiness. Ooh, juice. Thank you, Vampire Bite. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. One thing that I know for certain is that whatever this power is, it can't be allowed to come through any more than it already has. Even though, like Max says, feels like we're running out of time to stop it. I guess we'll have to, well, see where this takes us.
Excellent. Yeah, we pick up in Church Interior. Nighttime. Rain descends upon the city. The streets flood with water and peril. The three of you are inside the church. People are afraid. What are you doing? What's your plan? What's your next move? The very most recent thing that happened was Alice vanished. We've also all been given juice. So, including myself. I'm all juiced up.
Feeling juicy.
I hope it's the purple stuff.
You should look at the words that have bedazzled across my butt cheeks on my shorts. They are also juicy.
I'm glad that they're on. You had to clarify that they're on your shorts because I thought you just studded your ass.
If you take the shorts off, you will be surprised to see that I've permanently bedazzled my butt cheeks.
Wow.
But I was looking in the mirror when I did it, so it says juicy backwards.
Mine says red rum. For the same reason. Yeah. Crack Thunder.
If I remember correctly, I think Max... I voluntarily put Max out of the scene. She's still unconscious because of, shifting tectonic plates is, it's a big job for a little girl.
Yes, you are tired. We can do a montage if you would like. We can start off with a montage. That way, because this is, when you guys don't know what to do necessarily, this is a good way you can investigate things, you can find leads, you can heal up.
Okay, actually, I got one, actually. Because it actually worked because my character is also tired 1.
I am the tiger.
Well, because of nightmares.
We only get 3 seconds here.
Okay, I'm gonna say Maxine is kind of like in her mind. She's reliving the end of the world once again through her many times through this time loop that she kind of put herself in. The world shakes. It's dark. She hears screams. Chaos everywhere, and I'll say that's when she kind of wakes up feverishly. What? What happened?
Let us see.
You're awake.
Hey Gary, hit the thing. I don't want to look for it. There you go. Which action did you take? You can
I'm just gonna say,
oh yeah, good.
Max just kind of looks up awake. She looks tired, like kind of dark circles in her eyes. What happened? What happened? And she's kind of looking around for her friends.
I'm not sure where they are at this moment because they haven't montaged yet. But yeah, which one of the actions did you do? Did you give attention, work the case, explore your mythos, prepare for your next activity, or recover from your last activity?
I'm going to... Well, I'm going to explore my mythos. And I'm exploring my mythos of fate. Destiny, which is destiny. On the table, which history you explore, how you do it. Well, essentially, Maxine has her nightmares gone back to the numerous times that when the role ended and she had to, bounce all the way back to the beginning. I'm gonna say she relived previous time loop.
Yeah.
So it says I gained 1 clue with a method and a source based on your description.
Yeah, what is your mystery that you're trying to solve?
My mystery is, can you deny the hand of fate?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can give you a clue. This is one of the furthest times you've made it so far. You're starting to see the opposite of light at the end of the tunnel. You're not sure how many times you're gonna get to try again. This could be it. Maybe you don't get another chance. Maybe all the other ones were just in your mind. Who knows? You're starting to doubt yourself. But the one thing that does seem to be true is that while you're trying to fight fate, you have failed. Everything that was supposed to happen has happened. But you're not sure how much more is actually written. Your clue is that they have not fully awakened yet. There's still something stopping this thing from happening.
Okay.
It's not over yet. So I guess that's a good thing to learn.
I think I would like to take the work the case action from the montage list.
Sure.
And what it says is tell everyone at the table how you do it and gain 3 clues with a method and source based on your description. So I'm going to call in favors from the toll road operators, people who are listening to EMT dispatch and stuff like that. And so the way I'm going to investigate it is, has anyone seen a creature? You know, any 911 calls about the big creature that, you know, what Alice has become. And also sort of what are the points of interest? Like, where's the chaos right now? Is there a route for us to get out of here per boat or something like that? So I'm investigating it from sort of having a police radio and contacts at the police department kind of way. What could I learn? What clues could I get from like a public service kind of a surface level investigation?
So first off, it's going down outside. It's going down real bad. It's flooding. A lot of the land is already underwater. You can drive a boat through downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of the problem so far, but there's a lot of weird things going on that no one knows what's happening. They lost contact with like the Times Square police department, like the police department that's downtown. They can't reach them. As far as hotspots goes, it's pretty much everywhere. It seems like there's a lot going on downtown. But, I mean, that's just where the most witnesses are. So it's hard to say. You can ask me some... that's just flavor. You can ask me 3 specific questions.
Can we navigate the city safely? Can we get out of here? I feel like we're trapped in this building and we're missing something, but can we navigate safe enough?
You would need a boat.
Okay.
You need a boat to leave here. Safe? No one really knows what's going on outside.
Right. It's a flooding torrential storm. Yeah, safe may not be the right word, but
yeah.
But we can't just like hoof it out of here. It's not just like ankle high water in some parts of the city. It's total.
If you went outside right now, it would be up to your chest, and you're tall.
Yeah. We need a boat. Okay.
Yeah. You could do it.
Right.
It would suck, and also like on one
So
hand,
next
I kind of
question,
encourage it.
Where's the closest boat? When we parked here, was there a car in the parking lot that had a boat on the roof, or is there like an Academy Sports and Outdoors nearby where we could get our hands on a boat?
Yeah, there could be a boat nearby. It is a coastal town. There can be one down the street that's just coincidentally there. They're not uncommon around here. So like one to like serendipitously float nearby would not be out of the question.
Okay.
Because I don't see the point in
questions.
like making you guys do a bunch of boat stuff. Oh
Yeah.
the SS
Same.
Mr. McBodie Boatface just crashed outside. Thank you,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ninjax. One of our
Hey, what's up, Travis?
yeah, one of our viewers has summoned you a boat.
Hell yeah.
You can't always summon a person, but when it makes sense, I'm happy with it happening. So, boom, the SS Mr. McBodie Boatface is here.
I know you say downtown's kind of the hot spot. We are downtown-ish. When we got our hands on a boat, where should we head with our boat?
It depends on what you want to do.
Maybe downtown police station, huh? You did say we're out of contact with them. They might have something going on.
With them. It depends on what you are attending.
What was the last thing that they called in? That'll be my final question. What was the last thing the downtown police station was able to call in before they lost contact? So like a mysterious, strange radio call?
Yeah, probably. Like, ah! There'll be like a scream that's cut short.
All right.
So,
Cool. That's all my questions. So I'll relay that to the team whenever we're all back together. The fruits of my labor.
do you really want to make that clarification there, Travis? Because that's pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Tiny Clans? I don't go outside because there is humans out there. Yep. We lost Aaron. Aaron's gone. Aaron's dead.
Oh, no.
She will be missed.
Rip.
Yep. My storytelling, it got her. It was so bland. She just died.
She did type what she was going to be doing, though.
Oh.
In the Roll20. She'd be taking the prepare for next activity action.
Okay, so she's getting everyone together, generating 3 juice.
Just helping people in the church, helping people calm down. It looks
someone's
like
got to do it.
Yes.
One of the people. I mean, I'm sorry this is happening, but the chat has spoken.
I'm not sorry this is happening. I think it's really funny.
The one of the people that Aaron is tending to's name is Mr. McBoaty Boatface. Does not have a boat, and he says, "How ironic." But there's a boat down the street. You would just have to get it. It is like it's pouring rain. There's kind of waves going. Not like full-on oceanic waves, but there is. It's not still water. There's a boat just kind of like lapping up against a wall in a basketball court not too far away. They got caught in there. Did we all switch names? Is that what happened, Travis? Yep.
Just for a moment, yeah. I think it's all reset now. I think we're good.
I think we're good now. I was Aaron momentarily.
If only.
If only. That situation, Aaron, you have aided the citizenry and generated 3 juice, which I have added to the juice pool. The pool of juice, if you will. What are you shitbags up to?
We're gonna get this boat. We gotta get this boat. We gotta get this boat, and they said that the police downtown sort of fell off grid, so maybe we should go check that out. If there's bad things happening, we'll probably need some help.
What's your plan with all these people? Do you want to...
Max looks at Mr. Bodie McBoatface. After hearing his name, she just goes, "What a weird name."
It's Mick Bodie Boatface.
Doesn't help. Still weird.
What's your name?
Don't answer him. He's just going to tell you that your name is weird.
Did you tell her what your name was?
No, I said. She said. Maxine said, "None of your business."
That's a weird name.
Max looks at over at
I tried to warn you.
And Tim and Ellen goes, "Okay, my parents told me not to talk to strangers," and walks over them.
I'm not a stranger, Maxine. I've known you your whole... No, I'm just kidding.
You're not a stranger. I'm Mr. Boatface.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
I'm Bodie
Mr.
Mayor Mac.
Everyone knows that.
I'm literally the mayor of this city.
I'm just gonna say, seriously, if your name is Bodie McBoatface, kinda sus. Kinda sus. And talking to a little girl like that, kinda sus.
You talked to him. So, let's not even. Don't question the character of Mr. Boatface. Yeah, the boat is outside, down the street, about a block away, in the torrential rain.
I step outside like this is going to be easy, and like as my vision narrows in at how far down the block it is and how strong the currents really are, I sort of lose my faith in my ability. It's pretty strong looking water, guys. What are you thinking? I mean, I know how to swim, but this is something different.
Max kind of looks over at Tim and then at Els and goes, "Well, I sure hope it's not going to be a 3-hour trip."
Yeah, I don't think we have the time for that. Where's this boat again, to clarify?
About a block away in a basketball court floating above the chain link fences. Well, it's kind of floating in it. I don't know. It's over there.
Well, maybe we could bring the boat to us. I have a couple ideas.
Do you have any dolphins out here? Do you have trained dolphins?
She does
Not
have
exactly.
She does have something out there.
Not exactly have trained dolphins, but
Blow the conch shell.
I'm gonna reach my ringed hand out and see if I can find the denizens of
Wait.
Riley, the three that
They are still
lurk.
there. You'll see
Can
in the middle of the street. You'll just see 3 heads slowly peek, just the top of their heads out of the water. Nice and creepy.
The language, yeah, perfect. With the language of Riley and whispering it across the water to them, I send a command to release the boat. Is the current? There's a current? Is it coming towards us or away from us?
Towards.
Ah, perfect. So yeah, I want them to loose the boat towards us.
I didn't know people were gonna ask me about the current. It's funny. Yeah, go ahead and command them.
Oh yeah, I have to roll for that. That's probably important.
You
So
do.
let's do these things. Do this thing. Maybe one of these. And then
It's gonna be a change the game.
change the game. That's perfect.
It
All
does
that
say create
juice.
or obtain something useful. So
We have like 6 juice now, right?
you have 7
7 juice.
plus whatever you're
Ugh,
holding
I
individually.
missed. I rolled a 5.
You want to burn some juice?
I do. How does that work in this case again?
You only need 2 more.
Okay. So it's burn 2 to add to my result.
Yep.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Because juice is pretty big deal, so burning 2 is pretty big. Thank you for all the juice, everybody out there in Juice Land. I feel like we say juice a lot. Yeah, the 3, they'll just descend. And then, after a little while, the boat will be pushed out into the street. And it'll start floating towards you. But it will go past you if you don't do anything beyond that.
Tim, do you think we can you catch that? I can
Sure.
help.
Seems easy enough.
Okay. Go toe to toe. It says seize an object right there. So go toe to toe,
I'm
bud.
gonna,
All right.
I'm gonna say to Max, Max, get ready to jump on.
All right.
All right, I got one for you. Can I use Master of the Road since the boat is floating down the
You
street?
can. That's a good use of that one.
All right. Let's see. How about get behind me because I'm getting in front of these other 2 and they're literally getting ready to jump. I'm going to try to catch this thing, so get behind me, get ready. And those are probably the only 2 I'm going to use.
That's fine.
Yeah. And you say go toe to toe? Go toe to toe. I've rolled an 11. A great success with 2 power.
Wow. Wow, you rolled the 3 to 6. Not bad, buddy. Yeah. Choose 2. You managed to achieve your goal. Is one
Yeah,
of them.
I'm going to pick that one.
Okay. You get them good, which you probably don't want to do that one. You block, dodge, or counter the best attempt. So you can not get crushed by this boat when you catch it.
Cool. Sounds great. Let's do that.
Being able to pick 2, yeah, you're pretty much good. So you catch the boat. You get swept away a little bit, but you dig your feet as the master of the road. You stop the boat. The water just pouring around you, and your two compatriots are able to hop in the boat.
As this boat comes spinning, careening down the lane, I grab it and sort of slam it against the brick wall here of the church and have to fight it off the current to slam it in a stable corner for us to mount this boat.
Wait for me! It's Mr. McBuddy Boatface. I don't know if any of you know how to drive a boat, but I do.
Thanks, Mr. McBodie Boatface. I actually do know how to drive a boat, but we appreciate your help.
Well, then goodbye. And he... No, I'm just kidding. Do you want him to come with you or not? It's either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about the boat. He can worry about the boat.
He'll helm the boat.
I thought it was really funny that if we didn't need his help, he wasn't going to offer it. I thought that was really, really funny. You need to keep that in your pocket for an NPC in the future, that if we don't immediately expect yeah, they're just out. That's funny.
I was going to have him just jump in the water and, like, never be seen again. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I want to offer this as a thing.
I was going to say, maybe he's the king in yellow.
I'm going to get you. No, he's Shiga Gorath. He's just full of mouths.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Just one big prolapse anus covered in teeth.
Oh.
That's what Shiga Gorath is. Alright, you guys are in a boat, and it's going fast. And, but yeah, he's driving the boat. Where are you going?
So my first thought was to the downtown police station.
To the police station.
I've also been thinking maybe we should go towards the source of the water.
The ocean?
No, like where the current's coming from. Maybe we should push towards this current.
I was going to say...
Maybe there's like a source of the storm on the island.
I was going to say maybe towards the insane asylum. Mental hospital.
From where you are right now, passing through downtown would be the best avenue which to get to the insane asylum. As for the source, I mean, it does seem to be like the waters are filling from the sea, and the land is being. It doesn't seem like there's like a weird. I see what you're saying. It doesn't seem like there's like, hey, there's just water coming out of the museum.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah,
that's
you
not
get
happening.
it.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and that's a good thought, but it's not. That's not what's going on.
I will have like checked my phone news during that montage to make sure that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, weird. There's no water coming out of the museum. I thought there would
there's
be.
there's not a guy on top of a building holding a staff making a waterfall on all four sides.
Just
Fill the
Poseidon.
I was gonna say, or some guy just like holding a hose out on top of someone's roof.
There's a Greek fella holding up a Euro fork like it's a trident down in the Empire State Building.
All right, so going through downtown will take us by the police station and towards the insane asylum. Is that what you said?
Yes, those are both the same direction.
All right, well, let's do that then. That's two birds with one boat.
So, are we making our way downtown? Are we walking fast, faces past? Are we homebound, staring
Boat
directly ahead,
fast.
making our way through the crowd?
All of the lyrics are relevant.
You know more of those lyrics than anyone I know. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
I get stuck because there's so many things to say. I just want to like sing now. Let's sing some songs. All right, so you guys go downtown with Mr. McBuddy Boatface piloting the boat, which is probably something normal. It's like the SS Nora or something. It's nothing weird.
Could the boat just be called the boat?
SS normal boat.
SS normal boat? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, you arrive downtown. While you're going through the city, everything's underwater. All the front doors to all the stores are flooded. No one can get out of their apartment buildings. You'll see people in the windows every now and again looking down at you. The power's out at this point in a lot of the city. You see other rescue vehicles go by every now and again to like pick people up out of that are in serious danger. You see a helicopter fly by, trying to rescue people from a rooftop. Like, it's very active. Everything's very active right now. But yeah, you'll arrive downtown. The big flashing neon lights. Some of them are still on because they have independent power. Not all of them, but some of them. So there's like an eerily flickering commercial for some movie that's not out yet. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And you start to sort of slow down as you approach the police station. This is a police station meant to cater to a very heavily populated area, so it's a very public police station. Very like it's right there on the street. You don't see any sign of light or life inside.
Max looks over at the station, goes and turns to her friends, goes, "I don't like this. I'm gonna try something. If anything happens to me, I don't know, just make sure I don't die. Just make sure I don't die."
You do our best.
All right. Maxine kind of closes her eyes. I want her to try to see through culprit's eye, and the culprit being Mr. Mutton Chops. Just in case, just to make sure whether or not he's here or somewhere else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use see through culprit's eye.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that investigate check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do identify the cause, my friends, and
I don't think my friends will work this time.
I was gonna say we're doing it to protect my friends.
I suppose so. Okay. And what cause are you identifying?
Huh?
What's the cause you're identifying?
Mutton chops.
I mean, that's not really identifying. That's more the seeing through the eyes thing.
Okay.
You know? You're not investigating like a happening. You know what I mean? This is more preemptive.
Okay. I'll just do see through culprit's eye and then my friends.
That'll work.
I'll use investigate.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I gotta tell you the truth. Ask me your two questions.
First question. It has to be a question, or can I want to see through Chops' eyes right now.
Sure. You want to see what he's doing right now?
Yeah.
You see his hands covered in blood. He's holding a razor. There's a person on the ground in front of him. He seems to be in the open because he's getting rained on. And when he looks around, he's on a rooftop. You can see some lights from some billboards nearby. And as you look down at the person who's on the ground, he pulls the skin off of their face. And then you see him, hold it up like he's going to put it on his face. What else do you want to know?
Is the person on the ground wearing an identifying outfit?
They seem like a random person. You don't see any it's not a card. It's not one of the card people. It seems like maybe an innocent.
So when Chops slices off the guy's face, you know what the guy's face looks like.
Yeah.
And and also billboards and everything you described. It look like the billboards around us right now.
You can only see the back of them.
Oh, okay.
The light palette does match, though.
Okay.
Like when you see purple and pink lights, he sees purple and pink lights.
See, Basically, the landscape, is it pretty much the landscape of where we're at right now?
He seems to be on a roof.
No, I'm saying, like, you look out past the roofs that look like the area we're
So
at.
his is like the wall's up to here for him. Like he's not looking
Oh,
over
okay.
the edge right now.
Oh, okay. All right. My second question is.
And then there's like a billboard like right there.
My second question is. I guess that was my second question then, actually.
What's your second question?
I just want to know if he's. Well, my question was whether or not he's where we're at.
I mean, just for fun. I mean, he'll at this time because it's convenient. He'll climb up a little ladder, and he'll look down towards where you are. Yeah, he's in the area.
Okay.
Not sure if he
As
sees
Max-
you, but he's around.
As Max is looking through Mutton Chop's eyes, another thin trickle of fresh blood kind of just drips down her nose. And quickly she opens her eyes again, goes, and kind of gasps. He's near us. Remember I told you guys, stay away from the guy with the mutton chops? Well, he's somewhere around us, near us. And he just killed a guy, and I think he's wearing his face.
Okay, who is this mutton chops guy anyway?
I don't know, but he sounds delicious.
I don't know, but he is one of the reasons why one of us dies, or all of us does.
Let's hope not this time. Right?
The boat is floating near the police station. There's a police car like kind of like floating a little bit above the water at an angle. The lights are on underneath the water. You can see the cherries and berries lighting up, and the headlights are just shooting up in the sky. And the door to the police station is open and flooded. But it is more than one floor, so.
There's no cops or anything in this area.
You see no activity of any kind.
Max looks at her friend and goes, "This is not a good sign. Like, even if it was flooded, there should be some cops around."
Yeah, it looks like they lost the building or fell back to another location. There should at least be somebody somewhere.
Yeah. Not good.
Oh, I'll drop you guys off here.
Why don't you take us to that psychiatric hospital on the other side of town? This place looks like bad news. What do you guys think? You want to go in this police station or what?
I can't imagine it's gonna be better at a psych ward than this.
I kind of would prefer it, mainly for the fact that that would take us away from Mutton Chops.
Ah, yeah, we know that he's not there if he's right around here somewhere. That's a good point.
Well,
That being said, whatever we're gonna do, let's do it quickly.
yeah, what do you guys want to do?
To the hospital!
Do it.
You guys will start to drive through this Times Square area. As you do so, the boat rocks a bit. He's like, oh, whoa. That's a little weird. And then it happens again. Wow!
Hey, I thought you said you knew how to drive a boat.
Yeah, I do. He'll start looking down in the water.
Yeah, we'll stop running into stuff.
Oh,
I'm gonna glance around and do I see my little friends anywhere?
you do not. But you do see a fin. Crests. And descent.
Do I recognize that fin? as a marine biologist, or what it could be.
You recognize it as something that probably shouldn't be around. It doesn't look like a natural fin. Yeah, it looks messed up. It's all purpley and it has weird holes in it, and this like off-putting sort of shimmer to it.
That's not a normal. I'm just pointing to the fin coming towards us. That shouldn't be here. It shouldn't be anywhere.
What would you like to do? That is me foreshadowing.
I'm gonna call for my homies, so to speak. Where's the denizens of? I'm gonna call for them to, like, protect the boat. Is my attempt here.
Okay. I mean, that's changed the game rule because you're trying to create a tag, essentially.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you already have the tag out, though, don't you? I made you keep it, right?
Do you have? Yes, I do have that tag. Would it be like face danger or?
Yeah, you can face danger with it.
There, let's do it. Let's have them show up. Great success with a power of 4.
Wow. Yeah. So, with that great success, your friends do show up. You'll just see their faces pop up, and they'll go and do battle with whatever this thing is. Off to the side. It is good enough to avoid the encounter for now, assuming that you leave the area.
You have to get out of here. I don't know how much time we'll have, or how many more there are. And I'll start looking around in the water.
I will, with some sense of urgency, kind of nudge Bodie McBoat Boats and
Now here we go.
Let's go. Put it in. Go.
I don't really have my license.
Max kind of looks at her friend, goes, kind of whispers, honestly, that guy worries me more than that fin.
Right? Did he want a boat so bad he changed his name to McBoaty Boatface?
I was
I
born
feel
this
like
Never got
way.
a boat license.
I feel like maybe he killed somebody with a boat and went into a witness protection program.
I could hear you.
That's not a real name.
I could hear everything.
He doesn't even have a boat for a face.
I don't.
True.
But yeah, as you're looking around for more fins, you do see things in the shadows watching. And at one point you look up and you see a man on a billboard watching you.
And then I'm gonna point him out and say, up there.
Everybody looks. Crack of lightning, he's gone. Because it's fun. I like doing it. Now everyone thinks you're crazy.
They already thought that.
That's fair. So you'll be leaving the downtown area. At a certain point, you will be stopped once again by the sounds of screaming. Mr. Boatface will bring the things to a slow. What was that? You'll hear people screaming from a building nearby. And this is just another thing thrown at you here. It's up to you what you want to do.
Look, I know I don't have a lot of time, but there's no police, maybe no other systems to help them. We might as well do something if we're right here.
Okay.
You would like to investigate the screaming.
Let's investigate the screaming.
Okay. You guys, Mr. Boatface will pull into an alleyway. there's a fire escape to your left. You can hear screams coming from this apartment. But you can pull up right to the fire escape and just get out and go upstairs, if that is what you so desire to do.
You said we could take the fire escape up.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
It's accessible and easy.
Yeah, you guys can use it like a dock. Maybe you guys hop over the edge of your boat, climb right up, and you ascend the fire escape. Does everybody go? Max, you going? All right. Everybody clambers over the side up this fire escape. You can see inside some of the windows. There's in the first one. There's a flashlight on the ground. It's the only light you can see in there. But when you go up one more, there's a broken window. The wind is howling up here. The rain is pouring. And it's pitch black inside. But you can hear somebody. You hear a thumping. You hear someone go, "No, no!" You hear a door slam. You hear just loud thuds and various screams.
Sounds like it's above us.
I should
It
have said
sounds
this
like it's in this window.
I should have
Okay.
asked this earlier, but really just realized that. But does this building look like the building that Mutton Chops was in?
Nope.
Okay. Just wanted to
I'd
make
like
sure.
I'd like to get up in there. I'd like to get up in that building, up in that room.
You're gonna run into the building. There's a bunch of everything's just torn up in here. The couch is ripped apart. It looks like someone tried to barricade the front door. You can hear the screams coming from the main bedroom. It's pitch black in here.
I'm gonna turn a flashlight on my phone.
It is no longer pitch black in here. Yeah, and you run right towards the screaming there, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah. As soon as I get my bearings of which way's left and right and get some light in here, yeah, I'm going that way.
You run through the living room. You barge into the main bedroom. The door is on the ground. It's already been ripped off the hinges. You can see something dark moving against the bathroom door, and you can hear someone inside screaming as this thing is trying to get in. When Erin shines her light on it, it is a bipedal creature of some kind. It has a beaked face. It doesn't have arms, but its head is just tentacles. And it'll turn to look at you. It doesn't seem to have eyes, and it will screech.
The bad kitty.
It's
What,
pretty
Max?
large.
Max kind of just closes the door.
Max picks the door up off the ground and reasserts it into the frame piece by piece.
Oh.
It closes it. Yeah, I mean, I guess now's a better time than any. I'm gonna try to attack this thing before it attacks me. Then this, This thing doesn't look like it wants to play nice, so I won't either.
It does not look like it wants to play nice. Yeah, good. Face danger or toe to toe, either way.
Can I do some crusty armor because I don't want to get bit by this thing?
Okay.
Do retch because I'm about to put my hand right in its mouth and I want it to puke. And then overwhelming stench if this thing has a sense of smell. Then
Actually, I'm sorry. Gary, would you mind if Max, before you, just so she could create an opportunity for you?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Max looks around the room, maybe sees, sees a ladder behind the creature, and on that ladder is one of those, call those sheets that you put down when you're painting a room,
Yeah, sure, they could have been paying their own.
Yeah. So she's just gonna grab that sheet and pulls it, so the ladder kind of falls on the creature, distracting it so Tim could take his action, make it easier for him.
So you're using help points here? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm actually using my ability of Destiny, Fate. I'm going to do creating possibilities. This is creating a possibility. And here, helping my friends. I'm helping Tim. And here, I use driven because she's really driven to, make sure we all survive.
I mean, you're saving a third party. I don't know how driven you are. How many tags do you have right now?
2.
2's okay. You'll be okay. What role are you making?
I want to make a. I want to use a change the game role actually.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
All right. Here and also let's see into streamer. I have a thing here on my Destiny thing called "Shit's Getting Real." Every core move you make that is crucial to the manifestation of your destiny is dynamite. As a side effect, in addition to your mystery, your destiny functions as identify the moves, make a hard choice, and the ends. I don't know what that means, but change the game. Possibility of dynamiting. And no. Can I use 1 juice to make it a success?
Yeah.
I'll use one of my personal juices.
The pool. Oh, you use your personal one? Okay. Yeah, you use that boon you got earlier.
Yeah. Get a success.
Yeah, so go ahead. So you can heal, shake off negative effects, create or obtain something useful, weaken a foe. So what do you want to do here with this? You want to add a tag to the situation?
I want to weaken the foe. So basically, give him the weakness of distraction, and it's...
Yeah, you can give him the status of distracted too. That's fine. Alright, Gary. You can make your attack now.
Cool.
You can get the bonus for it being distracted of 2.
Yeah.
All right. The tags I would like to use are Overwhelming Stench, Wretch, Crusty Armor, and It's Clobbering Time, because it's time to clobber.
Okay.
All right.
Those are all pretty combat-y.
Yeah. And then I go Face Danger or Hit It With All You've Got.
And don't forget to add that extra +2.
+2. +1, 2. Hit It With All You've Got. Are you cool with that one?
Yeah.
Ram it in the cram hole. I've rolled a 15 with 6 power.
Yeah, 6 power because you got that distracted. Did help. So, choose 2.
I want to eat it. I want to eat this creature. Don't ask me why I want to eat this thing. I'm gonna eat it.
Well, you gotta pick 2 first, though.
All right, I want to eat it. So let's see. I guess I'm gonna get him good.
Yeah.
Can I get him? Can I double get him good?
Sure. I mean, you just need a single get him good. It's fine. You can gain the upper hand, though, and gain a juice. I don't know. That could help later.
Oh, wow. I can juice this thing? I can turn it into juice?
Essentially.
I'll drink it then.
You're giving this thing a tier, what essentially amounts to a tier 7, which that's really high. It's not really supposed to get like that. But, hey, it's okay. We're doing our best. You can eat this thing. It's all covered in paint.
I come in, this creature is terrifying, this creature of darkness, and the only thing I have for it is just troll stench, troll crusty, troll armor, and I reach right in this creature's mouth, pick it up off the ground, and my arm, of course, is all covered in nasty pus and red skin and bits of hair, and I pick this thing up and shove it into my now troll mouth. That has replaced my normal mouth, and I'm just chomping it as this sort of green goo comes out and down my face. That's pretty good.
Gross.
Wow, if I hadn't already seen horrors that I can barely comprehend, that would be pretty bad.
And I'll
Gross.
come back into my more mortal form. Hey, you doing all right in there? And knock on the door.
You'll hear crying.
We ate the thing that was out here. You should be safe now.
He ate the thing. We didn't eat anything.
It's gone now. You're probably safe. But also don't come out until the storm's over. Unless you have to.
You hear just like quiet, soft sobbing.
You want like a blanket or something in there?
She doesn't
Like a
respond
pillow?
to you. You can go in there if you want to. Though.
Oh, I'll look at you guys. This seems more like a you guys type
The
of thing.
door's mostly destroyed at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll check in there and make sure they're not like dying.
You are
It's like,
not,
all right, I hope you're good. Bye.
you are not going to get your safety deposit back on these doors.
You'll find a young woman hiding in the bathtub. When she looks at you, and you look at her, you'll lock eyes, and you'll see the beast inside of her. As you look at Alice, who is hiding in this building.
Wait, Alice?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll actually say that, like, Alice?
She'll cock her head at you. Like she doesn't understand what you're saying.
Sorry, you're like... Just like, I'm gonna like stumble or like step back a little bit. And like actually look to Tim.
Didn't you die and turn into a monster?
She'll look at you. Tim.
Ellen?
No, she's Ellen.
Yeah, I'm doing, now that someone said my name, now I'm doing the say all the names
You
thing.
do the say Ellen names thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure. Oh, wait. Where are we?
We're still in the city. I'm not sure what this building even is.
The city. Right, the city. She'll be looking around, trying to figure things out. She's gonna crawl out of the bathtub. She's gonna look at herself in the shards of broken mirror that are laying in the sink.
What's the last thing you remember?
I don't remember anything.
How about we start easy? What's your name? Do you know who the president is?
She's just gonna look at you for a little while. And then she's going to... Maxine, you're there, right? She's gonna look past you, Maxine. Some recognition will come over her face. And she's going to walk across the room and touch you.
Question, or would this be a role? Has Alice been important factor in any of the previous time loops that Maxine's has been part of?
Yeah. Some of them. You never knew why she was involved, but she's always there.
Okay. Hey, Alice. Yeah. How you doing?
She's going to put her hand on you. As she does so, so the two of you are going to fall out of time again. You're going to stand there watching the storm sweep the city away. As you just kind of turn into this dark energy. And you watch it as it rips her body apart and frees what's inside. and then you're back. Then you're back to reality. Just a vision.
I hate when that happens.
She's gonna fall back. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Please stop. Leave me alone. She's gonna be grabbing her head, and then she starts having a one half of a conversation that you can't hear the other half of.
What is, because I remember in a previous game, we were talking about the door. Max isn't the door or the gate. Is Alice the door or gate?
Ellen's the gate.
Ellen's the
Ellen's the gate, but is Alice the door then?
No. Alice is what's on the other side of the door.
Oh.
You very unambiguously see the great old one standing there when you went to the other place. It's not a mystery. You see what she is.
Max kind of stumbles back and motions Ellen over to her, and she kind of whispers, "Door. She's what's behind the door."
I'm going to nod in understanding, but then cast a wary glance to Alice.
She grabs both of your arms at the elbow and screams in your face, "Please help!"
Tell me somebody knows a spell to separate her from that thing.
You guys don't know. It's really hard to. You've never made a mythos go away before. It is possible, but you never seen it done or done it yourself. I mean, maybe she just doesn't have enough time to be Cthulhu because she has to go to work. You know, she could logos.
There's one way we could do this, but I don't think anybody else can do this. Then she looks over at Alice. I'm willing to do it. She kind of has that look in her eye. That murderous look in her eye. I want to end this.
Oh, you want to kill her?
Well, Max does. Michael, he's okay either way, but
There's more than one way to make an omelet there, buddy.
Yeah.
Max, I have a thought. I'm gonna.
What?
If she's what's behind the gate, I can take you to that. Can you bring about an apocalypse somewhere else?
Well, honestly,
does it have to happen here?
Technically, the world does end every day. There's a million and one things that could end the world. So this apocalypse is not the only apocalypse, but this is our most immediate one that we have to deal with right now. Honestly, I would say kind of turns her away from to her back to Alice, and then looks at Aaron. Just kind of goes, "It'd be honestly easier."
But if I'm, or this, or I'm the gates, then maybe we could free her from her mythos, or free her from the other side, the thing that's torturing her. Maybe there's a chance to save her.
Max looks over at Alice and looks over at Ellen and looks over at Tim and goes, "Well, hasn't worked before, but really want to try. I guess we can, but I'm just gonna say it hasn't worked before."
as you're talking, after you looked around the room, you'll notice that there are 5 people in this room.
Who's the 5th person in this room?
Only Maxine notices. You'll look back in the doorway, and you'll hear someone start to whistle. They'll walk across the room, wearing their turtleneck sweater, and their overcoat, and their bowler hat, and their mutton chops, flicking their blade open, whistling.
Max, all the color kind of drains from Max's face, and she kind of consciously steps in front of Ellen and even Tim, as if trying to protect them, holding out her hands. Oh, you stay away. Looking dead at mutton chops.
Now he'll look at you and smile. Well, that's not very polite now, is it? Now he'll smile. It seems, I mean, it's a pretty genuine smile, but there's something just wrong with it. It's not real.
I heard you cut off a guy's face, and that's not very nice.
Is he wearing the guy's face right now? Just
No.
curious.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He'll nod at you, like, huh, that's interesting, and he'll like throw a face on the ground. Or no, he'll jiggle it. Ooh, and he'll just chuck it aside, unimportantly. He's gonna dramatically creep up towards you.
Come on, let me fight that guy.
And no. Remember what I said before. It always ends badly. Max kind of holds out her hands in an X formation with her palms out. I think you know what I could do. You don't want that to happen, then you turn around and just walk away. And I
got
you
Game Master power up.
Oh shit.
So he's going to shoot his blade out to the side. We can't have any of that now, can we? And he's going to raise his arm up high, and then we're going to go to break.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for watching so far. This is episode 9 out of 10 of City of Mist. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to City of Mist. I'm still Johanna.
It's me, Casualty CDG, and I put my feet in the river today, and it was wonderful and ice cold. And then we went on a long drive through the canyon and up around all the way west of town and back across the bridge, and it was super zen and beautiful. But now we're playing City of Mist.
Wow. That sounds great. I have been here in this town where I live, being Aaron Baumier, also known out there as Aaron Dippity Doo, because of the things that I do. Also, tonight though, I'm playing Ellen Ketch. A quick question. Would you inhale a breath of tea for $1?
I will, and I have. Yeah, that's me, Michael Powell, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. And yeah, Han owes me $1 apparently. I mean, I'll do it again. So Aaron owes me $1 if you want.
No, it's not on the table. I was just curious.
Okay. But yeah, I play Maxine, your adorable girl of the apocalypse.
I unmuted just a burp. But anyways, yeah, so you're in the apartment, you found Alice, she is out of her mind, and as you're discussing what to do with her, the mutton chop man appears, raises his razor, and with the power of the GM power-up, I'm going to make a thing happen. Max, face danger. Make a face danger roll.
Alright. It's a flat fixed danger roll.
Yep. I mean, you can add stuff.
Okay. Well, you know what? I recently just got a little improvement on my Destiny card, which allows me to pick a divination ability called from Weave the Starry Web of Fortune, which allows me to predict a foe's next move, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to say Maxine predicted this little face of danger thing. He's denying it, creating a possibility that he gets out of it unscathed, and also her friends also come out of this unscathed too, because
Yeah, he's just attacking you. Only you.
Okay. And what can I use? Feeds off anxiety. I'm feeding off of my own anxiety of the Munchop Man.
Okay.
I will use one weakness too of hubris because it seems sure of herself.
Sounds fine to me. Let's go ahead and make that roll.
All right. Okay.
So you got a 9. You take the status bow with a -1 tier. The knife descends upon you, and it opens up a gash on you. Take a wound of 3. As the blade moves quicker than the eye can follow. Even with the ability to see it coming before it happens, he's still just too quick. It was very unpredictable. It was very wild. I didn't even know he was going to do it. Which is true. It was Vampire Bite's fault that it happened, so. But yeah,
It's on her shoulder, right?
Wherever.
Okay.
You have a wound of 3.
Right.
If on the shoulder feels good to you, then yep.
Say Max kind of grasped her shoulder as she knew in the past time loop this would actually come down on top of her head, but she knew to move away, but she just wasn't fast enough, and the blade just sinks into her shoulder, which hurts like hell, but at least, well, she's not dead, and she kind of turns her head towards Els and Timmy and kind of just yells, "Grab the girl! Run!" She's going to try to also escape herself.
So you would like to leave. Yep. That, Michael?
What's that?
You want to leave?
She's yelling for everybody to basically grab the girl and scatter.
Okay. What do you do on your turn, though?
Oh, okay. Maxine's gonna scatter.
I mean, how you want to do that? He is, like,
Oh.
right there. You have to get past him. You can... I mean, odds are it's going to be a... take the risk roll.
Okay.
The obstacle
Max-
is the madman that will stab you if you go near him.
Right. Well, Max is gonna kind of look at the Munchop Man. She's gonna see the possibilities of, you know, safe passage. Like, she literally sees kind of these glowing lines that's running past guy, Munchop Man. I'm gonna use creating possibilities. Deny getting hurt again. Riven? She's driven not to get killed.
That's probably fair.
And here. I'm actually gonna use it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use the weakness crew tag of we keep losing each other because Maxine's literally telling everybody to scatter.
That's fine. Okay, go ahead and make the check. Take the risk. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if this guy stabs you in the face again.
Alright. Also, another thing is, the core move, so this has a possibility of becoming dynamite.
Not face danger. Take the risk.
Oh, take the risk, sorry.
It's all good. There you go.
Okay.
You do it somehow.
It's dynamite!
It is dynamite, but I don't know what that means in this instance. You do a good job. So you shoot past him. You're able to, yeah. You see which way he's going, and you take a different direction. You get past him. The next person, we'll go with either one of you want to go first. If not, I'll just pick. Okay, I'll pick Aaron. Aaron, go first.
Perfect. I was just gonna say, yeah. So I'll take Max's cue. I'll grab Alice by the arm and split a different direction. As I do that, I want to I don't want to like jump down a hallway or something and like twist it behind me to like mask our break with some spatial manipulation.
You're covering your retreat with spatial manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take the risk.
Let's see here. Let's add getaway. I can lose someone.
No, getaway's good.
Mm-hmm.
Lose someone's also apt. Yeah.
Let's employ the whispers for that thing. Oh, here we go. I have a new weakness since my card flipped to a mythos, and that is poor navigator. I have a hard time getting directions and what have you.
Let's use that one.
Because all the shapes are just off, yeah. And sorry, that was...
Take the risk.
Perfect. That's a 6. But I can bump it with a 7 to 1, or with 1 to a 7. 1 juice.
You want to use a juice?
Yeah, I'll use my boon juice.
Okay. Okay.
It's real.
So that's going to. So that's not a full success. It's a partial success. So some bad still happens. But I get to let you, since you rolled just good enough, you actually get to choose between the move that I get to do in response here. So, yeah, it says pick 2 or 3 hard MC moves as potential outcomes and let the player choose between them. I will let you choose between take a status, aka he's gonna stab you, or burn a tag. That'd be one of your tags.
Interesting. Let's take a status.
You're gonna take the status.
Oh,
Alrighty. Very simply, he cuts you. Take a status wound 4. He has 4.
Oh,
He has big wounds. That's his whole thing. Is that he big wound boy. And what that feels like is his blade rips through you as you run by. He moves very quickly, and he has the calmest look on his face, and he's just smiling like he couldn't be bothered.
I cry out in pain as we rush by.
Oh, he'll smile just
underestimating
slightly
the
more at that pain.
Bastard. Okay,
Tim?
that is my turn.
I also want to really quickly point out, even though 2 of us taking our turns, none of us have either used one of our new abilities called Get Away yet.
It's fair.
This.
Um,
Hint.
Oh no, don't worry about me. I'm about to fight this guy. I'm not running.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the toilet and rip it from the floor. As I do, I go from being a regular-sized guy back to this nasty troll creature. I take up most of the bathroom as I turn around, hunched with the toilet over my head, ready to smash this guy. One enlarged eye, pus and boils all over my skin with these patches of this nasty hair, half of a beard, and the creature that stands before you looks nothing like Tim at all. And I turn and just want to lay him out. I want to let him have it.
You hit with all you got?
Yes, and I would like to know if I can use the crew theme, power tag, Power of Friendship. We're all here. We're all fighting. We're all part of this.
Oh, they're all running.
Well, yeah, we're all part of this. We're all here. Friendship.
So point of fact, they both left. Just throw that out there. They both ran out the door. They're close.
Use the
but
weakness to split the... Never mind. We're not quite split yet either. All right. Forget it. Let's go to punching stuff.
Yeah, punch stuff.
Let's go. It's clobbering time. Let's
fair.
go get behind me because the NPC we're trying to save, block Alice, is still behind me.
No, she went with there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just you in here.
Good. Well, that actually takes a little bit of stress off of me. I thought she was still in here.
No, you don't have to
getting
pretend.
ready
No,
get
no, Aaron took her.
and since I'm going to get stabbed, may I use crusty armor? And since we're in a closed space, may I use overwhelming stench?
Those are all fair. I am going to, though, hit you with that weakness. Split the party.
Okay.
Because
Split the party.
They did run, which is fine.
So it is going to be an overall 2 for me. I am going to hit it with all I've got.
Oh, and you can add juice.
Oh, I want to add juice. I'm going to add probably, 1 or 2 juice?
You can add juice to the power.
Sure. I rolled an 8, a mild success.
Yeah, I mean, so you can choose one. You get to give them a status of your choice with the power of 2. You get to choose one from the following abilities. And you can also use juice to add extra effects because you guys do have some sitting in the pool if you would like to increase the damage here.
I definitely want to use one of my power to hold the target's attention.
Okay, so you use your only free one to hold his attention.
But I'm holding his attention. I think this will give the others a pretty good chance. I don't want to blow the juice quite yet.
When you hit him, he puts his arm up in a funny way and sort of falls with the hit and just like skitters back. And so essentially you like slide him like an air hockey puck. And he like stops himself on the wall. He's like agile like a cat.
Would that slide him out of the bathroom into the master bedroom?
Yeah, he's like in the main room. Yeah.
All right, so then I would move forward and engage too, since I'm doing the stay fighting me thing.
And he is not going to pursue your friends because you held his attention.
We're just going to be like, I'm just so close to him he doesn't have another choice. Basically, I'm just hulking so close to him that I'm around 3/4 of him.
He's going to, like, outline his face with his knife, like this. And, like, with a flick of his wrist, he's going to, like, flick his knife towards you and smile. That's me getting ready to do a thing to you. But, so yeah, I'm setting up a move.
Cool.
Maxine.
Foreshadowing.
Right.
Maxine,
as she's running away, she looks back and sees has taken her hand to grab Alice and run away. Tim, being the brave fool that he is standing his ground, going toe to toe with Mutton Chops. Kind of curses under her breath, goes, "Damn it, Tim, you brave idiot!" And kind of looks back and forth and just goes, "Shit!" He runs up the stairs. I want Max to go up the stairs to the room directly above the room that they were in.
Okay.
And she goes in the room. She sees it's like an office room. There's this large, heavy desk somewhere in the room, and goes, "Right, this worked once."
There's no desk, but there is an armoire.
Okay, an armoire, a heavy armoire. She looks at it and goes, "It's to be a desk. It'll work this time. It was a desk last time. Too many things are just shit. Damn it." And she kind of just holds out her hands, the floor under the armoire. I want to make that floor because she knows.
Make my floor.
Under.
Say you love me. Alright, yeah.
Knows that Chops directly under that armoire at this moment from previous time loop. So I'm going to create possibilities. I'll predict the foe's next move.
To see
To
where
make,
he's
because
gonna be.
I'm making the floor.
That's probably fair.
Ease off anxiety because we are very anxious right now. Kind of how she's been feeling her powers. And being my friends.
It does
I'm
work
also
this
gonna
time, yeah.
And I do want to use the weakness tag of we keep losing each other because yeah.
That's fair.
No, I'm gonna use hubris actually. I'm gonna use hubris instead. Maxine's being kind of sure of herself. Can I use this for change the game?
You changing the game? I thought you were trying to hit him.
Yeah. Okay, then be hit with all you got, or
Yeah, hit with all you got or toe to toe. Well, it's not really toe to toe. It's probably hit with all you got.
okay. See, you can move stuff
Because you're attacking at a moment of opportunity or vulnerability. So,
Okay. Right then, I will do hit with all you got then. Let's see here, and also because it's I have the unfire improvement. It's dynamite. Fit succeeds. It is.
I think you have to beat a 12 to beat dynamite,
Oh, okay, never mind.
if I'm not mistaken. But you do, yeah, you got 11. You have a great
Can
success.
I burn a juice?
You want to
One
burn a juice to make it dynamite? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of it right here real quick. So that means, yep. What move is this? Hit with all you got?
Yeah.
Let me go take a look at
I want to
it,
roadrunner his ass.
because there is special, let me see what, it probably just lets you pick more options.
Yeah.
Dynamite. On a 12 plus, choose one option from, there's a new list. So you get to choose from this list before you choose from the other list. Outstanding hit. Choose 3 option from the move standard list. Defend another. You protect both yourself and another ally from a counterstrike. The target of your attack cannot attack that ally on the target's next turn. Or you can hit them hard. You increase the tier status you are giving them by 2, or you hit 2 or more targets with the same status. Extreme collateral. Everything and everyone around the target takes a status similar to the main status. Probably don't want to do that. Control the conflict. Take 2 juice, and you can use it to choose improvements from change the game. So you can either take 2 juice and use them immediately to change the game, or probably outstanding hit or hit them hard. Those would be the ones I would say would make most sense.
You only choose one, right?
Only choose one of those, correct.
Okay. You know what? Let's just F him up. I'm gonna use that one, the one where I get to add more damage.
Okay, you're going to up the status by 2, so you're going to be dealing at status 6.
Yeah. And I get to choose 2 from with all you got. So one of them will be get them good. So that's gonna be a +7 actually.
Actually, as I'm looking at it, I think the dynamite takes place of that list.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it works, which is cool because you got to do a stronger thing anyways. Yeah, so you deal 6 to him. He's going to, ouch. He's going to take most of that. He gets hit by this armoire. He jumps against the wall. You see him going there in the future. You disappear the floor. The armoire just, he looks up, and he goes through the floor again. And he just goes into the apartment below.
Max kind of yells over at Tim. Tim, either run or fuck him up.
The creature that looks over to you is not Tim. And it smashes the ground with 2 hands. Where'd it go? Looking around for where this man snuck off to.
What do you do, Ellen? You have Allie.
Yes. I rush us to somewhere relatively quiet, hand clenched over my wounds. When we're at least out of sight, I'm going to find a way to, throw together some kind of tourniquet and staunch some of this bleeding.
Go ahead and change the game. That
Let's
is
do
that is what that's for.
Let's throw in some of this marine biology stuff. Definitely would have gone into the field with some first aid training.
One of yours is first aid
Um,
training. That's pretty sweet.
Don't actually have first aid training, but
Okay.
I'm actually doing this under. I do my homework. Is actually the more of what it's about. We'll just do.
You watched a
some-
YouTube.
I watched a YouTube and took notes on them. Don't ask me where those notes are, though. However, the party is split, so let's just change the game with what I got here. Hey, a mild success.
Would you like to spend both your juices to reduce her status?
Yes, will reduce my wounds down to 2.
All right, yeah, reduce your from 4 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
right?
yeah. So you're able to patch yourself up a bit here, which is good. It's a good thing to have done. Tim, you don't see the guy. Don't see the guy.
I'm gonna try to sniff him out, and I would also like to use my weakness, which is easy to smell even while hiding, to like sort of counter myself from being able to find him. So as the situation's gone from very tense to now this sort of sneaky situation, there's this hulking figure stomping around, sniffing, smelling, and everyone can sort of smell me. Smell the troll, but nothing else.
Your smell smelling everybody else's smells.
That's right. I'm trying to smell the smell, but
You have
the
a
smell
smell
smells
cloud.
smelly, is all I'm saying. It's a smelly smell.
It'd be cool to have a smell cloud. Like you disperse spores that can smell for you.
I have that. I do have a smell cloud. It smells.
I like that.
But it stinks,
Um,
actually.
You flip over the armoire because you can smell him down there. One more floor down. You see just he made a little hole and escaped through it. It seems that he got messed up by that and has retreated.
I'll punch the hole and yell, "Ah!" and then turn back into myself from yelling. I sort of yell the troll out. Ugh! Looks like he got away. There's a hole here.
Yeah, you see the window is actually open on this floor. He did a thing where if he's defeated, he disappears. It's one of his things he can do. He can't do it every time, but he can do it this time. But I wasn't expecting. I was expecting you to drop that to do that much damage. That's a lot of damage. Most things can't take that much damage.
Well played. We needed that. And when you call out, I'm gonna say to Alice, just stay close to me. I can help protect you, and I'll help you. Don't worry. Come on. And then I'll follow out to see what Tim was saying.
Look, if we fought that guy, now we've already picked sides. If we wanted her dead, we should have just let him kill her. Now that we saved her, we've got to get that thing out of her. Or else this was all for no reason. You guys got stabbed for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get the impression he was here to kill her.
Interesting.
I think it was Max there that almost was the first to
Yeah, Max was gonna
get
fucking
spliced
kill
at.
her. And that's at the moment where Max was going to kill her, thinking about killing her. That's when he showed up. So, just point of fact.
Max kind of just, as if she just knew, she's walking over to a cabinet, just opens it up, and as if she already knew there was a first aid kit there. Takes it out, and goes over to Ellen, and just kind of starts benching her up first. She's kind of irritated, yeah, it's probably me that kind of going after. I don't know what this hand motion is. This is my hand motion of first aid.
What would he want with you? You haven't even been around long enough to piss anybody else off. You just got here.
Well, technically, I've been at this for a bit longer, and could be other factors also included in this. After she finishes up bandaging Els, she starts, kind of administrating first aid on herself.
I think he was here for
and also,
me. Alice would say.
I think he was here for me.
Oh no.
Well, if he's here for either of you, then this must be some sort of mad way to stop the apocalypse by his own hand, wouldn't it? Or would it start it?
I would say he's probably trying to start it. He's... Yeah.
I mean, if he's part of that cult, then yeah, he's probably trying to start it.
Wouldn't it be
Do you
crazy
remember
if
the-
he was a good guy?
Just trying to help.
From his actions today, I don't think he's anywhere near the ballpark of being good.
Oh, that guy whose face he cut off was a pedophile, so it's okay.
Hell yeah. I like this character more and more.
Hey, he's a superhero.
He's the main character.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
You're the bad guys. The name's Helsing. Van Helsing.
You know,
Well,
the Van
listen.
Helsing that cuts off perverts' faces.
Well, I mean, if you became Van Helsing in real life, you'd have to find some kind of monster to hunt. Why not?
I am Van Helsing. Don't forget I have a German accent like all the other Van Helsings.
Nuh-uh. I'm played by Wolverine.
Nope. I'm not played by American this time. I'm played by a German, and I have German accent. I'm the Van Helsing. So scary the way I am. I'm wearing people's faces all the time.
I know I'm played by Hugh Jackman, so I'm an Australian pretending to do an American accent.
It is so crazy the way that I kill vampires and wear their faces. You should see me go after it.
I'd watch that movie.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you guys are sitting here in this apartment. You're high up enough where you don't really need to be worried about drowning. But the water is rising. Just so you're aware, it didn't stop or anything. It's still coming up. But you're on the third floor, so you're okay for now.
You guys haven't thought of any wise ideas of how to remove this great ancient demon out of her yet, right?
Nothing that's particularly great. At the very least, you have to make sure she doesn't snap any further.
Can't we do like a chalk circle on the ground and some scribbles in it or something? Say some words?
We can try.
You can try.
I don't.
I was wondering if I can... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was wondering if I could make an investigation roll.
Always.
Basically, I want Max to kind of think back to all her previous time loops. And I want to see the one where closest one to where they were trying to kind of almost succeeded with no casualties.
Okay, you're gonna look through the times. Go ahead and make your investigation check.
Alright, I'm going to use my power tag of creating possibilities.
Fair enough.
Redo, because this is like I said, this is part of her going back and redoing,
Fair enough.
my time loop. My friends, because she wants all her friends to survive, and also I got one here from training. When I see it, I'll know.
Okay, but go ahead and mark hubris as well.
Okay. Gotcha. Investigate. Hey!
That's a lot. All right, ask me your questions 3, young man.
I guess also it's, I believe, dynamite as well. Same.
I'm feeling juiced up, man. I feel like I had some of that gum with the juice in the middle.
Would dynamite change the choices on this one too?
I mean, yeah, I imagine. Let's see, dynamite investigations. Yeah, so I'll reveal the most valuable detail in the scene that your investigation could reveal, and then you get to ask your questions as per usual.
Okay.
What's the scene that you're investigating? Because
We have been
Oh,
juiced
we're-
up for the record.
Oh, you guys got
cool.
juiced up. Barry Bonds.
Thank you for all the
Nice.
juice. Thank you for just putting your juice all over us, Vampire Bites. We just love being
Mhm.
covered in your juice.
I'm not complete until I'm covered in vampire juice.
I've been saying that since I was born.
I'm not touching that juice with a 10-foot juice pole.
Luckily, we have a 10-foot juice pool.
Yeah, we keep it around for the 10-foot juice.
It was my nickname in high school.
Oh. But anyway, basically, the mystery that I want to solve right now is the best route to go to remove Mythos from this girl. That won't kill us all. Add that. Don't kill us all.
I mean, the best route to go is probably to just kill her, but man, that's a tough one. How to actually remove it? You would need the blood of the person that cast the spell.
All right. And my question 3 is, who casted the spell?
Oh, you already know that. It was Helen.
Oh, okay. Oh, we already knew that, though?
Yeah, you already knew that. Yeah.
Okay, where is Helen at this moment in time?
At this moment in time, she is in transit.
What is her final destination? Or where we could intercept her best?
The asylum.
Thought so.
I'm doing it.
And
It's happening.
my third question would be, is there a way for us to... I think it's less of a question, more like, can we plan a way for us to kind of catch her off guard?
Catch her off guard?
Yeah.
What do you mean? In
Like
what way?
Intercept her before her... A good point in time where we could intercept her before she does her big ritual sacrifice thingamabob.
She is not planning on doing anything, is what your investigation will choose. She seems to be taken to the asylum against her will. There's someone else who oversees that facility.
Right then. Max turns to her friends, goes, "Alright,
Yeah, whatever. I'll give you a freebie because of the dynamite. Dr. Frank Monroe.
Max looks at her friends and goes, "There's one way. Not sure if it's really works still because things are changing. Like, guess that armoire should have been a desk. But anyway, we need the blood of the person who cast the spell, which is Helen. Right now, she's on her way to the asylum. She's actually being taken against her will by the asylum director, Monroe.
We gotta start getting people's blood the first time we meet them.
Yeah, how much blood by the way?
A lot.
More than a handful. Less than a truckload.
That's a lot of blood.
An amount that she might not survive, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look at Alex.
magic.
Let's, well, how are we gonna get down there? Is Bodhi, did McBodie Boatface take our boat?
As far as you know, he's still parked outside.
Okay,
Max
cool.
looks out the window like, yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, you see the
Okay,
boat.
good.
You can see the boat and the boat light.
So,
Okay, well, let's,
You see, does it all
Is-
toot toot?
is it cool if we bring Cthulhu with us, or should we leave her here?
we're both a risk at the asylum, I think. Sounded like from the chatter of the other cult heads that whoever this doctor is very dangerous for either one of us.
Alright, so let's take Cthulhu with us.
Alice is she's constantly looking around fearfully. Like she's here, she's muttering stuff. Just always, she never stops. She's always, her eyes are like wide and darting around. She's got like some sort of blanket that she found like over her shoulders. She's just like looking around, whispering stuff.
Whenever there's like a small like moment that I can do this, I try to get her attention and just be like, Alice, you know, and I just try to ground her, like, we're here, try to remember where she is and like who she is, and just kind of like,
She'll meet your eyes and she'll stare at you.
yeah. So I just that's like a process that I just sort of repeat as we go on to help her do the best that I can to keep her grounded.
I can see all the ways I could kill you.
Yes,
Max looks over at
I can
Alice, goes,
imagine.
oh, I only need one way to kill you.
There are many.
Helping.
She'll start listing murder methods.
We could use that toilet, maybe throw somebody off a building.
She starts saying something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting in on it too. After she says one, I'll say one, and back and forth and back and forth. As we're climbing-
Yours are funny, hers are not.
I'm gonna go climbing down the ladder, and hopefully she's following us. Yes.
Yeah, she'll follow you guys.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go boating, man. Let's go water skiing.
You guys climb into the boat, where you will find Bodie McBoatface without his boat face, laying strewn across the deck, dead.
Oh, I wonder what happened to him.
God damn it. Ah, that's pretty
Now I
funny.
recognize that face that he dangled in the hallway like Jello.
It wasn't a boat, but
No,
Was
no,
it
that was
Bodie
different. He did this
McBoatface?
after he escaped.
Oh, he did this on the way out.
On the way out, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I always take people's faces off on the way out.
It's okay,
Max,
Bodie McBoatface was also a pedophile. You were right, Maxine.
Max is going to direct him to drag the body off the boat. He goes, honestly, are we even surprised it's happened at this point? Really? Seriously, are we really even surprised? She even looks at Alice when she says that. Are we really surprised it's happened?
I miss him.
He's gonna sit up and start screaming.
Oh, good, he's alive.
Yeah. You can survive getting your face cut off.
Yeah, it's true.
He's gonna keep screaming, though.
Yeah, that tracks.
He's still screaming. I'm not gonna do it, but he is.
Yeah, I think
every
it's been
drop of
for a while.
rain, every drop of rain on his barren face is agony, and it's pouring.
It's all right.
Ah!
You can grow his face back. Little vitamin E oil will spruce it right up.
Just gotta,
At
you
the
know,
very least,
do
knock him
circles.
out. Knock him out.
I'll hit him with the toilet.
Bonk. Yeah, sure. He'll go unconscious.
All right, I guess
That
we
was
just
number
put him.
23.
We just leave him here, or what? I think the hospital's probably maybe
Max
that's a good
puts a
spot.
band-aid on his head.
We're going to a hospital.
Alice
taken.
will hold up the face that the other guy dropped and like start to move towards this guy.
Max goes,
Oh, this,
Wait.
it's not gonna work like that.
I saw that movie the other night. At
Face Off.
L's. Face Off, yeah.
Face on. That's all Alice will say. Face on. She'll like start to. Do you guys let her put it on? Oh God.
No.
Okay, thank
No,
God.
no.
Ellen. Ellen
A
stops it.
A face is better than no face.
Not. I mean, you don't know what's on that face. That guy could have
We
like.
knows?
can't make the decision for this guy.
He could have a
Listen, put this
bloodborne
face on
disease.
ice
It's not
Take it with
sanitary. It's not sanitary.
Neither's getting your face cut off. You got to cover all that meat, though.
Ellen, I'm
Look,
giving
maybe they can
the
graft
group
it back
a
on later.
juice because you stopped that from happening. I'm a victim here too. I don't control this game as much as you think I do. I just let them do what they're supposed to. Yeah. Ellen, you can now drive the boat.
I do. Yeah, I hop behind the old boat wheel as it is, and it takes me a second because it's been a while since I've actually been driving the boat, but I figure it out and I get us on our way. Although I'm not sure if I'm going the right way, and I kind of just head off in whatever direction seemed most like
I have
whatever
Maxine
direction that
direct
was.
Ellen towards the insane asylum.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah, Max is going to be like,
Can't figure this out.
there. Just literally just points there.
Max is just like, don't
Oh,
turn
yeah,
that way
okay,
this
yeah.
time. Not this time. Yeah. You will drive. Try this only important if it's important. This time, it's not. You pull up. You see rising out of the water at the edge of town is this hill. This soggy, water-soaked hill. By the way, everybody adds a level 2 status soaked to your character before I forget. You guys are soaked. There's no way around it. But up ahead, you see a boat beached on where the water meets this hill. And you just see like this muddy, brackish, like flood zone up in front of you. That's kind of like marshy now because it's just so full. Some of the grass is floating to the top, and there's some like thigh-high water that leads up to another elevation where you can see at the top of the hill the asylum. Lightning, brr, brr, brr. Someone's playing the organ, brr, brr, brr. And apparently
As
master
Max-
puppets.
As Max looks at the asylum, she kind of gives a sigh and goes, all roads always leads to here. So, I was wondering, since Max did first aid on herself and Ellen, would that bring our wound down?
Would what?
Max, earlier, she did first aid on Ellen and herself. Would that bring our wounds down?
You would have
one or
to
two?
make a change the game roll.
Oh, okay. Do that now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna use my friends because Ellen's a friend.
Ellen is a friend.
Let's see here. Identify the cause, which is she's identifying cut.
Yep, that's a
The
stab wound. Yeah, that's fine.
And what? Power of friendship. We're healing with the power of friendship.
Okay.
And isopopo alcohol and bandages.
That's fair.
Chips and bandages.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with that +3 there, dog.
Yeah.
Change the game. You pass, you got a 3, and you want to mitigate effects. Okay. So, you have 4 wounds?
I have 3 and Ellen has 4.
Ellen has 2 left.
Okay.
She lessened her own earlier. You have 3 points you could divide amongst you, or you could spend juice from the juice pool, or some of the juice that was booned to you guys recently. There's 4 of the
Go
juice
with,
pool.
I'll go with the juice that I was boon.
Okay, so that gives
Yep.
you 4. So you can reduce yours all the way, Ellen's all the way, and yours too, or any combination thereof.
I will go with. Well, I'm gonna make it even. Mitigate 2 from Ellen and 2 from me, so I'm at wound 1. I think Ellen's all healed up, right?
Yeah. Boom! You changed the game, dog.
Boom.
What, Ellen?
Thanks. That was it.
Welcome.
You're welcome. But yeah, so you guys can pull the boat up to this makeshift beach that seems to be shifting. There is an anchor in here if you want to toss that down. You don't have to, though.
Yeah, let's do it.
You anchor the boat at the water's edge, and you disembark the boat. I almost had a stroke trying to think of that word. Yeah, the 4 of you disembark. You leave Mr. No Face on the boat, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave him, like, I'm assuming the boat has maybe, a little cabin or something, or we'll leave him there where it's dry, so rainwater won't get into his knife wound.
I don't think you can call that a knife wound.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Someone's going to cut off his face while we're not around?
It'd be really funny if somebody cut off, like, his scalp or something. Like, he just keeps losing skin.
It's just bum when we come back.
Like the mutton chop man's, like, walking by. He's like, oh, shit, you again. Wow.
I
What a
like how
cool
our
kid.
solution to this guy getting his face cut off is just severe head trauma. Also, just keep knocking him out, just concuss him over and over until he stops screaming about it. Yeah, we're not great doctors.
Fine, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll buff.
Actually, you know what? We're in a hospital right now. Can we just...
Exactly, a psychiatric hospital could at least make him feel better
You can
emotionally.
bring him in there if you want to. You can
At least
take him.
grab some painkillers from the pharmacy while we're here.
Maybe one of the doctors can talk him through his physical pain.
Are you going to leave him or are you going to take him?
We're taking him.
Okay, who's taking him?
I'm taking him. You can't leave a faceless, wet man out here all alone to get the cold.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a temporary tag of Burdened 2. Which you can choose to not have at any time by putting him down. But that way, there's a mechanical effect if you don't say you're putting him down. But the second you do... No, I'm just kidding.
Then he
Floor's
turns
lava.
into a Cthulhu.
Oh man, that'd be I really Shyamalan you guys there. Alright, M. Night Shyamalan you guys. Alright, so before you is a marshy expanse leading up this hill.
I also want to point out, maybe that guy's mythos is Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that's good. His head just lights on fire.
And bees start attacking him.
Oh no. He's Ghost Rider, but also a Wicker Man. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys
Wicker
doing?
Rider.
You guys going across this marshy land? You guys heading up this hill?
Well, we've got no time to waste, right? Start squishing our boots up the hill.
Start squishing your boots through this water. It does sucker at your feet as you try to make it through here. It is very dark this night. The rain is just pouring. It's hard to hear each other talk over the sound of it. But silhouetted by the lightning, you'll see somebody stand out of the water. And then another shape nearby as well. And when the lightning strikes, you'll see one of them. One of them is a man. He's wearing a jumpsuit, like a patient would wear. He's wearing a psychiatric uniform. But there's something wrong with him. He doesn't look quite right. He's covered in hair, and his arms are huge. He's like some kind of great ape man. And the other man has leathery skin and an extended snout. And appears to be some sort... Yep, there you go, Gary. Yep. Some sort of crocodile man. Well, probably an alligator, more realistically. And they'll lumber towards you guys.
This is where we say see you later.
This is where we say see you later, yeah. So if you want to find out what happens, you're going to have to tune into the finale.
We need Ninja Turtles to fight these guys.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
That'd be good.
These guys are giving me big-time Bebop and Rocksteady vibes.
They do kind of have that vibe. That's fair. Yeah, that'd be really funny if the mythos of the Ninja Turtles awakened in, like, some Italian guys. Like, hey, what Turtles here? Like...
So the Turtles...
And then they teamed up with people who were the mythos of the Renaissance painters and artists.
Teenage Mutant Renaissance Painter Fish. Teenage Mutant Renaissance Painter Fish.
What about a turtle?
Turtles.
What about a turtle whose mythos is like Michelangelo? That'd be really funny.
That would be it.
You
Yeah.
can't express it though.
My favorite part of the session was the turtles. Those Ninja Turtles we came across right at the end. I don't know about you guys.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Cowabunga. All right.
Yeah. Give me a pizza.
Thank you everyone for watching. But with any good City of Mist game, and this was a good one, we have to end it with a geeking out during the credits. So, for those of you who have not tuned in for this game before, for those of you interested in City of Mist, you end it by every player gets to take turns answering up to 3, but only really need to do 1 of these 3 questions. How has the crew grown this session? Which character had the most meaningful interaction with your character? Or, which of your themes is under the most strain? If it collapses, what new aspect will show up in its place? Popcorn, Gary.
Man, I feel like I don't.
Do you need a
I
second?
used my. No, I was gonna say the bridge again. I don't want to mark the bridge every time, but it's still a thing that we haven't really used. And this time, I at least used my like day-to-day powers to call the.
You use
the
your road
dispatch
power
like
and
that.
the dispatch, yeah.
But those are both on the routine, not on turf. And if I mark this is my final crack on turf, and I think I have to mark it. I mean, we just haven't been on my turf.
Ooh,
So-
yeah, you haven't been. That's fair.
So, boom, that's 3 cracks on my bridge turf.
Yeah, I could have made more stuff happen on your bridge. I'm sorry, buddy.
That's okay. I could have made more stuff happen.
That's
on my
true. You
bridge.
could have.
We could have left this place and gone to the bridge.
Yeah, the only place that's safe. It does have mystical properties. So, anyways, your bridge powers. That's the last crack.
That's the last crack.
So it's going to take Mythos is going to take its place. You're going to become what is known as a borderline. So you are verging on an avatar of the Troll King. What kind of thing are you thinking of replacing it with?
So I had before talked about replacing it with something that was, less location based and sort of something the exact opposite, right? Since we haven't been there, maybe I look at an aspect of the Troll King that's more, more power, more wandering. I don't know. Maybe it's just a totally different aspect of power now that's not related to a bridge at all in
Maybe
any
it's
sort
more
of
related
way.
to being the ruler of Trollkind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've got 2 Bastion for my other abilities, so it's not going to be anything about being able to be getting my ass whooped because I've already got that.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it'll be about summoning other trolls.
Yeah,
Maybe
somebody
now's the
controls
time.
people.
Conjuration.
Yeah, there is a straight up conjuration power now.
So yeah, that's probably what I'm looking at.
Cool. I like
And the
it.
character that had the most meaningful interaction, it wasn't really like an emotional interaction or words or anything, but it was really cool whenever Ellen's little monster guys threw the boat and I caught the boat and then we all got on a boat.
That was cool. Go ahead and add a help
That was
point for Ellen. under your character sheet.
Boom. So those are my two. I will go look at Conjuration.
And that's how you play City Mist. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Mr. Kapow, the floor is yours.
Let's see. Just gonna go down a list. How has the crew grown this session?
Sideways. You put on weight.
I mean, we kind of now have we've all been kind of doing it, kind of flying by the seat of our pants, but we're kind of getting more of cohesive idea, a plan of what we're going to do, and now the plan is to get the blood of Helen in the insane asylum. So I would say we're even more cohesive as a group now.
Hey, you guys have a plan? You can absolutely mark attention on the crew card.
All right, and which character had the most meaningful interaction with your character this session? I want to say it's actually this time Timmy. When we were battling Mutton Chops, we got to get a better name for him though, like for the Mutton Chops. But pretty much like the idea of how even while Max telling everybody to scatter, Tim stood his ground, decided, you know what, I'm going to make sure this guy doesn't hurt my friends anymore.
Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and mark a help point for Tim the Trollman Bridge Guy.
And which theme is under the most strain? I wish I could say one of my themes, but
yeah, you're saber.
I've been pretty consistent.
All right, Ellen, that just leaves you.
So I just wanted to, at this point, I'm kind of reiterating the same points. I really liked the whole, I kind of like in general, as far as our crew goes, how we're leaning more into our strengths and coordinating things a little easier and more on the fly. I think that's pretty cool. And we're doing that pretty fluid now, so that's something I want to say for our crew growth. And I did want to mention Tim as well in that where, Tim standing up in that fight and catching the boat, definitely. I feel like with Ellen, there's like we know how to coordinate with each other, based on our strengths and stuff, and in a way that we leaned into specifically for the session. So that's mostly what I have to say for this geeking out.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, you can mark the crew thing, and yeah, I mean that's you guys did good this game. You guys worked together well. I enjoyed the session a lot more than some of the past ones. I feel like we're really hitting a stride. So hell yeah! Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for all the boons, dooms, and support. Thanks for Mr. Boatface. I'm sorry I cut off his boat face.
No face now.
Mr. No Face. But yeah, have a great night. I've been John on at RockFact on Twitter.
It's me, Casualty CDG, and you can find me at Casualty CDG on all of the social media stuff. You can find me and Jahan every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at twitch.tv/Jahananon. We play tabletop games. We make jokes. We make cries. We make laughs. We make stabby faces. We do all the things, and we do it for you. So if you need inspiration, or you want to laugh, or you want some nightmares, just come on by twitch.tv from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But if you hate our show and you like movies, you should listen to our podcast. It's where me, Jahan, and our friend Drew talk about stuff. And you like stuff because if you didn't like stuff, you wouldn't be a person. Check out Fresh Out the Podcast, where all podcasts are available. And thank you for your time.
Hello, everybody. It is I, Aaron Baumier, also known out there as Serendipity Do. I have been designing Neo Varden, which is an original setting D4-based tabletop role-playing game that I'm super excited about. We have a crowdfund popping next month, So you'll get more information on that on our website, as well as the Adventure Slaying podcast, which is a little podcast that we do where we chat with different people, creators and cosplayers and all kinds of folks in the tabletop gaming community. It's pretty cool. Other than that, you can catch me over here with these guys on Fresh Out the Box with our next City of Mist session next Wednesday, and also on Thursdays when we start up Fantasy Age Part 2. Otherwise, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.
And once again, I am Michael Powell, aka Mr. Kapow. You can find me all over the internet on my social medias, which is at Mr. Kapow. That's MrKapao. Or my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Michael Powell Does Stuff, because I do a lot of stuff. Like my YouTube channel, Fantastic Tales of Adventure. And let's see, my upcoming schedule right now is... next Wednesday, I will be... Well, actually, wait. Tomorrow, Thursday, I am here, not here, but I'm on Toyzilla Network for Toyzilla Live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all your toy news and collectible shenanigans. And then every other Friday, I'm back here on Johanna's channel for Modern Age, where we play kind of like, Mighty Max, threefold, dimension hopping goodness, all that jazz. And then back here on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the finale of City of Mist. Oh, and this Sunday, I'm actually going to finally, once again, after so many years, stream on my own channel, Mr. Kapow, and we are going to be doing some solo TTRPGs. I got everything set up. I just have to decide a time. I know it's on Sunday. I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not entirely sure. Keep an eye on my social medias for that info.
Hell yeah, welcome back. Thank you for watching.
We won't be here tomorrow.
We won't be here tomorrow, as we are on a 1-week hiatus, but the following Thursday will be our session 0 of our new Fantasy Age campaign using the new book, which you can pre-order now at greenronanstore.com. Use Fresh Out the Box at checkout to save some money. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Stay fresh.